Hi everyone, it's me Louie and welcome to a new video on Entrepreneur Campfire. In this video, I'm going to continue with part 4 of my tutorial series on how Malaysian sellers can set up their own online store on the EasyStore platform. If you haven't seen part 1 to part 3, check them out in the description below. Otherwise, let's get started with part 4. In the last couple of videos, you've learned how to upload products, create a collection, even choose a theme and then customize it for your store. So in this video, I'm going to show you the next important step for creating your store, which is to add payment gateways to your store. So payment gateways are a way for you to accept payments from your customers online without you having to manually collect it from them and then confirm the order, etc, etc. So it removes a lot of the manual work from your online shop and frees up all that time for you to focus on your business. Alright, so let's take a look at how you can add payment gateways to your online store in EasyStore. The EasyStore prompt also asks you to set up a payment gateway here. So once you've added your first product, the next step is to add a payment gateway. Okay, so you can click here to start adding payment gateways, or if you have done that once and then you're like, oh, you know, where can I add more? Okay, so where you can do that is by clicking on settings and then payments. Okay, it's very simple. So you come to the same page here. By default, you have the bank transfer enabled, but it's for testing only. So if you want to do testing on your store, you can do that. Okay, so if you want to add more payment gateways, you can click here, add payment method. Alright, so just choose from the payment gateways already integrated here. Do note that adding a payment gateway will require you to have an account with these payment gateway providers first. Okay, it doesn't mean that you click here and then it will be enabled. You need to apply an account with them first and then get the account information details, merchant details, and then key them in here. Alright, so I'll give you an example of what I mean. Let's take a look at iPay88. Okay, so you can change the name here to like online banking whatsoever, but the merchant code and merchant key are details that iPay88 will provide you, and then after you've created an account with them. Okay, so you need to key in your merchant details here. Okay, so to activate your payment gateway, you'll need the merchant code and merchant key, which iPay88 or any payment gateway provider will provide you once you've signed up with them. Okay, so assuming that you have these information and key them in, let's move on to check out the next section and what settings that you can change. Okay, so here you can see under payment settings, choose a transaction charge type. Okay, so this means that this transaction fee will be charged to your customers. Personally, I don't like to charge my customers for payments, like the transaction fees for payments. So I'll typically go select the default option, which is no transaction fees. But if you need to, okay, you can always just toggle between, different options here. So if you want to charge it by percentage of total amount, like 10%, 20%, something like that. Charge a fixed amount or total purchase. Okay, so depends on you, but I think for most sellers you will want to go for no transaction charges. So under iPay88 you can have so many different banks that you can accept payments with. It's up to you if you want to accept from all of them or just some of them. On top of that, you can also see here there is the FBX option. Okay, so these are all the online banking payment methods. So you can, feel free to enable or disable anything that you want to. Obviously, you don't want to display everything because I think it'll be a bit too much. Credit cards and then e-wallets as well. Okay, so once you have done that, then you can always just save that. Okay, so obviously now I don't have the merchant code and merchant key yet, so I can't. But if you do, just add that in and then save it, and you're done. Okay. So that's it for how you can add a payment gateway to your EasyStore web store. So if you've enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to give it a thumbs up or if you want more content like this, or if you want to just follow this tutorial, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you again in the next tutorial.